Hi, this is Matt Ryan, quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons. I'm joined today by Dr. Beth Sexton, infectious disease physician with Emory Healthcare. Dr. Sexton, I'm looking forward to chatting with you today. For our viewers and for myself, could you just give me a little bit about your background and how long you've been with Emory?
Sure. So I'm an infectious disease doctor. So I specialize in taking care of patients with infections, including things like COVID. I have been on the faculty at Emory for 3 years, heading into my fourth now. And I work in our infection control area and in antibiotic stewardship. So I help make sure that our patients are safe and that they're getting the treatments they need when they have infections.
In the last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of conflicting information that has been coming out. And in my line of work, a lot of the time I know, when people are kind of criticizing or, kind of giving hot takes about my performance or what's going on in the field, not all of it is based on fact, right? And so when I'm dealing with those kind of things, I always try and keep my head down and keep focused on, what's in front of me and what's coming up next.
Can you talk about some of the things that you all are doing in terms of practices and games and planning to make sure everyone stays safe?
Our medical staff, as well as our doctors from Emory, have done a great job of setting up our facility. The physical distancing, I think, is going to be huge for us. We're fortunate to have townhomes that are set up basically behind our facility that we usually only use during training camp. They're now going to become basically our locker room. So we'll each have our own individual changing room, our own individual bathroom, which is great. We're all going to be wearing masks when we're not on the field and not competing. We're going to be wearing masks in the building and making sure that we're not spreading anything that we don't need to be spreading. And then finally, there's sanitation stations set up all over our facility. There's going to be hand sanitizer, and there's tons of places for us to wash our hands. So, I really think we're going to do our part, and we've got the unique platform as athletes to be able to kind of influence people, and people look up to guys like Julio Jones or Calvin Ridley or Todd Gurley, different guys on our team, and all these guys are going to be doing an amazing job of taking care, you know, of each other as teammates to make sure that we're not spreading it, but also making sure that we're taking care of our families and the community we live in. So we're going to do our part, and hopefully that sets a really good precedent for everybody in our city to do their part.
It sounds great. It sounds like everybody's thought this through really carefully and that people are going to be safe. And now we just need in the community to all have your back so that everybody stays safe and healthy through the season.